Hello Pokemon fans, this is Ashenmore coming at you with my Week 1 team builder against the Karlstad Krookodiles. You can see the team list on the right hand side of the screen, yellow list being my team and the red list being the Krookodiles team if you want to compare the two. Now usually, the first thing I do is look at my opponent's team and see what the biggest threats are to me. 3 of them really stand out in this matchup. That's Alolan Ninetales because of its high speed tier, potential to boost with Nasty Plot, and strong stab freeze dry that hits half my team super effectively, and it also quad hits Pelipper and Mega Swampert. It also serves as a switch in to nullify my rain with Snow Warning, so I can't simply rely on outspeeding it with my Swift Swim core to kill it. He also has the infamous and unpredictable Mew on top of that, and it's also a Z captain, so my suspicion is that he'll either be running Mew's unique Z move Genesis Supernova, like a base 190 psychic move that puts up psychic terrain, or Grassium Z for the potential to OHKO Mega Swampert. Either way, it's a huge priority for me to either eliminate Mew before it can do its Z move, or to predict the switch into it. The final one that worries me is Cofagrigus, because looking at his team, he has a lot of slow, strong defensive mons in Aggron, Marowak, Shuckle, Magnezone, Rhyperior, and Trick Room is a big possibility. I've been ruined by it before, so I'm very, very wary. My thought is he'll take at least those 3, then probably Mega Aggron for a strong rocker and potentially a lead, Magnezone with likely HP Grass, and I expect that to either be Scarf, Spect, or maybe Expert Belt, and then either Tapu Fini to wall Kingdra completely, or maybe Hitmontop for hazard support, and he might run that with Assault Vest or something to make it a little more resilient. I'm not too familiar with how most people play Hitmontop in Draft League, so we'll see how that one goes. So to deal with his team, we're bringing Thunderous T with Nasty Plot, Thunderbolt for a strong main stab that will wreck anything on his team, Dark Pulse for coverage on Mew, Cofagrigus, and Alolan Marowak if he does end up deciding to bring it, and the last move slot is going to Flash Cannon because I can't hit Rhyperior with anything else. I'm also going to be running Darkinium Z for the potential to OHKO onto Mew, which will always outspeed because we're using a timid nature and full offense and speed enhancement. Next, to deal with the Ninetales problem, which is the biggest problem on his team, I'm going to be using Scarf Kartana so that I don't risk a potential speed tie, as they're both 109 base speed. Smart Strike for the Ninetales, Night Slash from Mew, Cofagrigus, Alolan Marowak, Leaf Blade for Fini or Rhyperior, or just general stab coverage, and Sacred Sword for Magnezone. Full speed investment here in case his Ninetales is also Scarf, Jolly Nature obviously. I hope it doesn't come down to that being a tie, but I'm as prepared as I can be on that front. The only other thing that can potentially deal with Ninetales is Bronzong, so I'm also bringing that. Leftovers for extra recovery, Stealth Rock if we can't set it up on Mega Swampert, Flash Cannon for the Ninetales if it shows down with that, Shadow Ball to take some HP off of Mew or Cofagrigus, and Trick Room to counter opposing Trick Room if he does try to do it. Modest Nature, full Special Bulk. That will allow it to take hits a little bit better from Cofagrigus, and also hit Cofagrigus a little harder, try to get it down to 50% if they end up fighting each other. This guy has 2 jobs. First is to absorb whichever of the 2 Z moves Mew happens to be holding. Second is to stop Trick Room and take a bite out of Cofagrigus so that I can sweep it up later. Then after those 3, we've got our Rain Core. So we've got physically invested Pelipper with Scald, Defog, Hurricane, and Roost, the Damp Rock to prolong the rain, and Mega Swampert running Earthquake, Ice Punch, Waterfall, and Stealth Rocks with Adamant Nature and investment in HP and attack, with the leftover in Special Defense, which will help it take some HP Grass and hit as hard as possible in return. The last slot, I wasn't really sure what to do, but I ended up going with physically defensive leftovers, Tentacruel. Obviously, it also has Rain Dish, so that adds to its recovery. With Rapid Spin, Toxic Spikes, Toxic, and Scald. Redundancy for removal, or for hazard removal. I'm also running Defog on the Pelipper. Scald for burn potential. Now you might ask, why Toxic and Toxic Spikes? Toxic Spikes is just if I find time to set them up. And Toxic is in case he brings Braviary, and in the event that I just want to poison a switch in. I didn't have much need to run another move, so I figured why not try it that way. I invested physically defensive because I didn't really need more special bulk to survive anything, on top of the base 120 special defense that Tentacruel has. And there you have it. That is my build against the Karlstad Krookodiles. With any luck, I can pick up a win. Thanks for watching, leave a like, see you in the next video.